Hey everybody, guess what time it is? It's hump day. It's your girl Char, the Stupid Chick. I want to thank you all for tuning into the evening wind down. Of course, I got my people with me.
Hey everybody, it's TT.
So hopefully everybody had a good, productive week. I don't know about you, but it was okay.
Yeah, it was challenging, but hey.
It is hump day. So you know what they say, if you make it to the middle of the week,
oh, you good.
You're good. You have to get past Wednesday to actually, I don't know. Thursday be hard too. Shit. That's the statistic. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We decided, because I'm a debt collector.
Yeah,
have been for several years. And,
I am too.
Okay. Yeah. So we know a little bit about finances. We're both homeowners.
Yes, we are.
We both had to start from the bottom.
From the bottom to the top.
And straighten out those finances.
That's right.
So we thought, who better to help people get the finances in check other than a couple of regular smuggler bill collectors.
That's
the
right.
People you all love to hate.
Yes, y'all hate us much, so.
I think we are like the most hated profession in the world.
And it's not even our fault. We
That's
didn't do
true.
anything.
That's true. And we get hung up on, we get cursed out.
Oh yeah.
And the bottom line is, usually if a bill collector is calling you, now you have that old fashioned, back in the day, dinosaur debt collector that just want to make $1 that's going to talk bad to you.
Right. Yeah.
Just to, treat you wrong.
It's not like that anymore.
No, it's not. Usually if we call you, we're trying to help you straighten some things out. Because now, I don't know about your company. My company, we don't buy the debt with third party.
We don't either.
So yeah, usually if we calling you, it's to help you
get
it
on
straightened
track.
out so you can get back on track.
But
most people, if they see the number pop up, we don't do 800 numbers anymore. I just want to warn y'all. I don't know about you guys, but we don't do 1-800 numbers.
Yeah, we have several different numbers, so.
Okay, so y'all like trying to trick some people.
No, we don't. Our name pops up, so no, we don't trick nobody.
Okay. Yeah, so we're not the 1-800 people, and they see the 1-800 number and they just hang up like,
oh yeah, debt collector.
I do want to say, in the beginning of the show, it's always better to pick up the phone and find out what you have going on, and you can stop it and get it taken care of before it goes
to the left on your credit,
to the left.
Yeah. A lot of people are afraid to answer
right.
the phone. Just pick up the phone and talk. That's all they need. Communication.
That's all you need. So, everybody that's listening, make sure you guys go to www.spreaker.com, hashtag the evening wind down with Char. Or you guys can go to iHeartRadio, same thing. You can talk to Alexa and say, hey Alexa, hey Google, whichever your platform is, and say, take me to the evening wind down with Char, and our lovely voices will pop up. You can always go back and listen to older shows as well, just by simply going to the evening wind down with Char on Spreaker, www.spreaker.com, YouTube Music. All those platforms are places that you can find the show. And who knows, you may miss the show tonight, and you may want to go back to the show and check it out later. So I do want to actually have you guys, I know y'all love me and I love y'all, so make sure that you are liking the page when you go to it. Most people won't like it because it makes you subscribe. It only takes about 30 seconds to subscribe. So go ahead and show us some love. Make sure you not only listen to the show, but make sure you like the show and subscribe to the show. So when we're on, you'll get a notification showing that we are live. And there is no telling what we may talk about. And make sure you share.
Yes,
show some sisters
share.
some love. So
that's the key.
That's it.
Like, share, subscribe.
That's it. And the Facebook is Chartaniska. Or beautiful on Facebook.com. And what's your Facebook, TT?
I'm TT at beautyimt.com.
And regular smuggler, TETE.
TEETEE.
Oh, TEETEE. Sorry about that.
Yeah, spell it all the way out.
Right. So we're going to get right into tonight's show. And tonight's show is about helping others with finances. Now, I don't know about y'all, but in my younger day, I racked up a lot of debt because you're young and you don't really know. You think it's, they're gonna give me a credit card, let me get this.
Yeah.
Or I want the fancy car and the fancy house, but I'm only making $10 an hour.
Right.
Or maybe $8. Where I'm from, I won't throw the state name out there, but they start out like $750. But you find people that are trying to jump in homes that you can't really afford, and you're working from paycheck to paycheck. So tonight we're gonna straighten it out.
Yeah, we are. No need to go from paycheck to paycheck. We need to, get it right. If we can help someone tonight, that'll be great. So we're going to start off.
Wait, if you have any questions, you guys can ring us up too.
Yeah.
So you can give us a call if you have a financial question that you want to ask about. It may be something we can help you with. I am going to give you guys a bank that you can go through for first-time home buyers, and also a great realtor if you're just needing to know where am I at with my credit as far as how close am I to purchasing a home, what do I need to do. So we're going to plug y'all some little links tonight. And we have 2 realtors actually. We're going to hook y'all up. So the phone number is
615-775-7400. And I'm going to repeat it. 615-775-7400.
That's it. Give us a call. Let us know what your thoughts are. If you have questions on how you can get your debt to income ratio, whatever it is you may have going on, you let your baby daddy co-sign. You co-sign for your baby daddy, baby mama car, and now you're stuck with it. Call us and let us know. We are definitely going to do our best to help you. I'm going to go ahead and address the wine of the night because we kind of run out of time. We be doing, we just got caught up into it. I'm actually drinking just a regular smuggler, easy breezy red wine. It's Behringer. It's inexpensive if you just want something to kick back to, because guess what? Life is hard. We work hard through the week. And on Wednesdays, you guys want to wind down with Char and TT and get your favorite wine, your favorite beverage. So that's what we're on tonight. Moving right along, we do have the Pandora playing in the background. Not really just playing music because it's more of a, girl talk. Get your talk on.
All right.
All right, so TT, what are some of the ways that you can help somebody today on the... Let's go right to the spending versus saving.
Well, first, before you spend, you just got to know what you have.
Okay. In the bank or on hand or...
Bank on hand, yeah. So let me just throw this out here. I was doing some research and I found out that there is a book that talks about, how you can, spend your money, save your money, and that way for the long run you'll be all right. It's called the Ultimate Lifetime Money Plan. And it says like the basic rule is to divide after tax income. Your spending should be like 50% of your pay. Okay, this is after your tax income, and then the things that you need, you can spend 30% on that, and the things that you want, 20%, and then you'll save from that. That way, that's an option. Everybody don't do that. Some people spend 50% on what they don't need, what they want, and then they end up like, how am I gonna pay this bill because they don't have any more money left. Mm-hmm. So, just turn it around. Pay your bills first.
Right.
Then, have a little pot set to the side. Okay, these are the things that I want. So I'm going to just put this to the side and I'll be able to do some things I want. And then make sure you always save. That way you have something for the future.
That's correct. And even if let's just say your paycheck is only $250. Yeah. If you invest 25 of that out of that paycheck, every paycheck, you can get a prepaid debit card. Have it put on there so that you don't touch it. Because if you put it in your bank, it gets a little, what do I have in the bank? But if you get a prepaid debit card, set that money aside. Don't touch that card. Put it up.
Yeah.
And then you will be amazed at when something happens, your car breaks down, a family member needs help. Anything can happen. You got that little cushion to fall back on, and you still have some money saved. So that's another tip. Go get your prepaid debit card. Most jobs will put part of your check to different accounts.
Right. That's
Even
true.
if you can take that so that you don't physically see it, you take that and you have that extra amount coming out of your check to that card, and before you know it, it's out of sight, out of mind.
Right. That's true.
And you have it saved.
Yeah. And if you decide you want to use a bank, get an account where you cannot touch it. They have those programs.
Christmas fund.
Yeah, Christmas funds. There's other funds. You just have to talk to a representative at the bank and, say, I'm trying to get in a better place in life. So what can you do to help me, to get there? Mm-hmm. And they got all kind of options. Trust me.
They do. And the thing about a lot of people invest in 401k, my take on 401k is if you really need that money, you can't pull it.
Yeah, without them taxing you on your
That's
own.
right. And then a lot of times you got to have a good explanation why you need that. So the thing with the 401k, it's good for retirement.
Yeah.
But we need to figure out what's good for now when we're not retired. So it's good if you still have a certain amount going to your 401k, but you still need to have something to fall back on for now emergencies. You don't have to do paperwork to get, but you have to have a strong mind and say, okay, this is for emergency, this is for that, and so on.
Right, that's true. That's true. Now, some people be like, well, how do you know if you are over your head, way over your head? I mean, there's ways to know. I mean, number one way is you stressed.
Right.
You living in fear on what you gonna spend. That's I've been there, done that. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna pay this, but I'm still going out doing other things I shouldn't be doing. And it took me a minute to figure it out, and I turned it around. What about you?
Well, I will say I was the type of person that wouldn't pay the bills until they were on disconnect.
Yeah.
So you get behind in your vehicle, your mortgage, your utilities, and then now you're paying extra fees to catch up because now you got a late fee, and then you're playing how does it steal from Peter to pay Paul?
Right.
So by the time you paid that bill that's behind, the new bill is due.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're never really caught up.
Never.
So another thing we need to do is, if we can just say, you know what, not that bad, not going out this weekend, I got to pay this light bill, pay it before it gets to disconnect, and then you're good to go.
Right.
No late fees. That's not always that simple. But if we can put our minds to, okay, when this bill come out, I need to put this bill money up. Even if you put a little bit up every week, because the bill's only once a month. Instead of just trying to pay it all at once, put a little bit up, and then you're there, and then your bills are paid, and you don't really just have to stress out about, oh my God, this light bill on disconnect is about to be cut off tomorrow, where am I get it from?
Right.
Because you're trying to, you do your best to keep your bills paid on time so that you don't have the late fees, you don't have the extra interest.
Right. That's extra money that you can be saving for your retirement.
That's true. So what you need to do, here's a few tips. You always need to create a budget, and you want to set a goal. Yeah. Where do you want to be next year? What do you want to be able to do without tapping into your paycheck or your savings?
Right, struggling, trying to figure it out.
So you're not living from paycheck to paycheck. So I have a theory. When it's wrote down, it's real. It does not become real until you write it down.
True.
So if you have a mate, even if y'all live together, boyfriend, girlfriend, I hate when people say you have to be married to do certain things. If you guys live together, then you need to know, hey, what day is your bills due? What day my bills due? We need to get all of our bills together. Find out what's going to best suit our needs to keep our household afloat. Right. So that when after we pay the bills, you have some savings, I have some savings, and we're both good on saving.
Right.
We're not stressed on trying to get stuff fixed because we have a little cushion there. If we want to take a vacation, fine. We want to take a flight, fine, because we have that extra money because the bills are caught up. I know what day yours is due. You know what days mine is due.
Right. And be honest. Don't try to hide no debt. Be honest and upfront, because when you had a debt and you working together, then something come in secretly, that's frustrating.
Right.
And you putting your hard-earned money in, y'all coming together trying to, get to a certain spot, and then something pop up that you knew about, but then, you wasn't honest enough to,
Right. And that a lot of that comes with embarrassment because a lot of people don't want you to know how much baggage they got going on.
Yeah.
And you got to be honest. Like you said, if you're not going to be honest about what all you have coming out of your paycheck, then that leaves me in the blind. And then now we can't fully budget the right way. Everything starts with budgeting. So you got your main bills. And if you do like me, I'll put like hair, nails, extra gas, that stuff off to the side. But the main bills go first. We're going to know what we have going on. So keep that in mind. Always write down what you have coming out that month. Know when it's coming out. Know what your income is going to be for that month. Plan it out. There is, without a plan, you plan to fail.
Right.
So you got to keep that in mind as well. And if your finances are already bad, we're going to show you how to improve them. Well, not show, but we're going to tell you how to actually improve them, how to clean up that debt, and stop running from debt collectors because there's never going to be a way out of not paying your debts.
Right.
So one way or the other, you're going to have to face a debt collector if you want something as far as a home, a car, whatever it is you may be applying for.
Yeah. One thing I think a lot of people don't do is, when you sit down, you're writing down your budget, you should